Hello, I'm Alvin Williams, and this is the Vertical Entertainment Report. Yesterday, we broke down what a vertical season really costs. Today, we show you how independent creators can actually make one. The answer begins with one of the most powerful production models in vertical entertainment, the one location season. One space, a small cast, a focused story, and enough episodes to build a full season. It may sound impossible, but once you understand how the vertical frame works, it starts to make perfect sense. The one location season works because of the physics of the format. Vertical drama lives in the close-up. The frame is tall, the phone screen is narrow, and the audience is usually focused on faces. Two people arguing, a tear rolling down someone's cheek, a shocking reveal, a look that says everything. Most of the time, the viewer is not studying the whole room. They're watching the characters. That means the background becomes texture. A lamp, a curtain, a bookshelf, a wall, a doorway. If the emotion is strong, the audience believes the world. This is where redressing becomes your best friend. Redressing means changing the identity of a space by changing what the camera sees. And in vertical production, you don't have to dress an entire building. You dress what appears behind the actors. One corner can become a wealthy living room. Add a lamp, dark art, a glass table. Another wall can become an office. Add a whiteboard, laptop, coffee mug. Another corner can become a hospital hallway. Add harsh white light, clean fabric, medical-looking props. Another setup can become a restaurant. A small table, a candle, a glass, same room, 4 different worlds. There are 3 basic moves. First, change the texture. Props matter. A lamp tells one story, a whiteboard tells another. Second, change the corner. Shoot into different walls. The audience doesn't need to know those walls are in the same room. Third, change the light. Warm light can feel like evening at home. Cool light can feel like an office. Flat, bright light can suggest a hospital. Light is the cheapest set decorator you have, and if you soften the background, the illusion becomes even easier. The great thing about vertical entertainment is that the dominant genres actually support this model. Billionaire romance, revenge, secret identity, family betrayal, office romance, inheritance drama. These stories are usually built on people in rooms, talking, fighting, scheming, falling in love, revealing secrets. No car chase required, no battlefield required, no helicopter required. The most powerful scenes in this format are often 2 faces and 1 devastating sentence. Stories that fit one location: inheritance war, office betrayal, wedding weekend, family secret, romantic thriller. But here's the important rule. Don't write a giant story, then force it into one room. Write for the space from the beginning. If you have access to a house, make the house central to the story. An inheritance battle inside the family mansion, a secret engagement dinner, a betrayal after hours, a CEO secret. If you have access to an office, build the story around that office. A takeover, a workplace romance, a betrayal after hours, a CEO secret. If you have access to a church or event space, build the story around a wedding weekend. The location should feel like it belongs to the story, not like the story was trapped there. Here's the practical checklist. First, choose a space you can control for several days. Control matters more than beauty. You need permission, quiet, power, parking, a bathroom, and enough room for cast and crew. Second, find 3 or 4 different looks inside the space. Third, make lighting a priority. Good light makes one room look expensive. Fourth, protect sound. Bad sound is the one flaw phone viewers will not forgive. Use a microphone close to the actors. Control echo. Turn off noisy air conditioning when possible. And fifth, write the script for the space, not around the space, for the space. That is the difference between cheap and intentional. Now here's the production secret. Don't shoot episode 1, then episode 2, then episode 3. Shoot by look. If 40 scenes happen in the office setup, shoot all 40 while the office is dressed and lit. Then redress the room as the mansion and shoot every mansion scene. Then move to the restaurant corner, then the hospital look. This saves time, it saves money, and it keeps the production moving. The episodes get assembled later in the edit. That's how small teams move fast. And it's one reason vertical seasons can be shot in days, not months. Here's today's assignment. Take your phone and walk through the best space you have access to. A house, a studio, an office, a church, a restaurant, a classroom. Find 4 corners or 4 walls that could play as different locations. Dress each one quickly with whatever is already there. Then shoot a 10-second vertical close-up test in each setup. Watch the test back on your phone, not on a big monitor. on your phone, because that's where the audience will watch. If the corners work, you may already have the beginning of your first season. Here's the VEN perspective. A one-location season is not a compromise. It's a strategy. The limitation creates focus. The close-up creates intimacy. The location creates pressure, and pressure creates drama. For independent creators, this may be the most important production model to master first, because before you chase bigger budgets, bigger cast, or bigger worlds, you need to prove you can make one space feel alive. If you can do that, you can produce. Tomorrow, we move into the weekly report and break down one of the most talked about case studies in the industry. A microdrama reportedly produced for under $200,000 that went on to earn tens of millions. We'll look at what the numbers teach and what they don't. Do you make vertical content? Show us your one location setup. The corner that plays like a mansion. The office that becomes a battlefield. The room that becomes your entire season. Send us your story. You can be featured on VEN News. I'm Alvin Williams, and this is VEN News, the global voice of vertical entertainment. We'll see you in the next report.